I'd like to call this meeting to order. It's great to see all of you here. I appreciate your time and also your commitment to being a part of today's discussion. Okay. Today's discussion revolves around our companies, which is Feed the Homeless program, as a crucial initiative aligned with one of the Sustainable Development Goals, Zero Hunger. As a responsible and socially conscious organization, it's essential that we focus our efforts on addressing crucial issues. And the fight against hunger is a cause that resonates deeply with us. So, without further ado, let's get started.
I would like to begin by reviewing the minutes from our last meeting on December 26, 2023. Any comments or revisions?
I have a proposed amendment.
Go ahead, Ms. Pahan.
In the program information section, there's a date error. It currently reads 12 August 2024, but it should be changed to 13 August 2024.
Thank you for catching that. Any objections to this amendment? Alright, let's make a note to correct the date, Mr. Tasnim. I believe you have a proposed amendment as well.
Yes, indeed. I realized that my name was left out of the attendance list, even though I was present at the last meeting.
Apologize for the oversight. Let's ensure Mr. Tasnim attendance is properly documented. Any objections?
No.
Excellent. Any other amendments or comments on the minutes? Alright. Any volunteers to officially accept the minutes? Mr. Fidos, would you like to take on that responsibility?
Yes, I accept the minutes as present.
Thank you, Mr. Fidos. Do I have a second?
I accept the minutes as presented.
Great. With Mr. Fidos and Ms. Zulaika accepting the minutes, let's move on to our next agenda later.
Okay, firstly, I wanted to touch base with you regarding the progress on our collaboration with the NGO. So, any updates?
Yes, there have been some developments. We have set our sight on collaborating with UNICEF Malaysia.
Wow, that's great news. I think UNICEF Malaysia does incredible work. How is the progress coming along?
We are in the early stages. Our team is currently in the process of arranging a visit to UNICEF Malaysia's organization. We believe that meeting them in person will provide valuable insight into their operations and help us tailor our collaboration more effectively.
Excellent approach. Then what about direct communication with UNICEF Malaysia?
We are actively working on that as well. We have identified key contacts within UNICEF Malaysia, and our plan is to reach out to them through their official channels, including email. We want to make sure our approach is professional and respectful.
I'm glad to hear that progress is being made. Mr. Desmond. Then anything else to share?
Yes, there is another aspect we need to consider. UNICEF Malaysia is not just an impactful organization, they also have the potential to provide us with a more extensive and specialized workforce. Their expertise in this field is unparalleled.
Oh, interesting. How do you see that this will be benefit our program?
Considering their experience, having their experts involved in our program could provide valuable insight. Their opinions and suggestions could significantly enhance the effectiveness of our initiative. Plus, their extensive workforce can help us scale up our efforts. Collaborating with UNICEF Malaysia ensure that our distribution efforts are not only effective but also reach a wider audience. Their established networks and experience in navigating local contexts can be invaluable. It is not just about providing aid, it is about making sure it reaches those who need it the most.
I can see your point here. It's not just about quantity. I think it's also about strategic distribution. Then anything specific you recommend?
I suggest we explore collaboration with local shelters or organization. They often have existing networks and can help ensure that our aid is distributed efficiently and equitably. By tapping into their resources, we can make a more significant impact on the ground.
Fantastic, Mr. Tasnim. I think your insights are very valuable. Keep me updated on the progress with both UNICEF Malaysia and any potential local collaborations. Together we can make a meaningful impact.
Absolutely. I'll provide regular updates as we move forward with this collaboration.
Good job, Mr. Tasnim. Okay, so alright, let's continue this our discussing our initiative for the homeless community. Ms. Fana, I believe you had a suggestion regarding providing food meals.
Yes, considering the challenges some homeless individuals face in accessing government assistance, I propose that we provide them with cooked dinner meals. It could help ease their burden while they wait for comprehensive support.
I agree with Ms. Farhana. It's a practical and compassionate approach to address their immediate needs. Let's explore this further.
Good, Ms. Fana. Please proceed with your proposal.
I suggest we organize a dinner program collaborating with local kitchens or caterers. This way, we can ensure the homeless receive warm, nutritious meals. It will provide them with both sustenance and sense of care.
I think that's a fantastic idea, Ms. Hannah. It's a step towards not just providing aid, but also making a positive impact on their lives.
In addition to cooked meals, I propose we include essential dry food items in our aid packages. Items like biscuits, bread, canned goods, so they can supplement the meals and offer a more well-rounded support system.
Absolutely, Mr. Firdaus. They will ensure they have access to nutritious options throughout the day.
Mr. David, any thoughts on this proposal?
While I agree with the cooked meals, I'm not convinced about the food bank idea. Maybe some homeless individuals might take advantage and take more than they need. It could lead to excessive waste.
Very concerned, Mr. Afiq. Ms. Leha, any thoughts on this?
I understand Mr. Afi's concern, but if you consider buying the dry food items from a local supermarket, they offer reasonable prices and eliminates the potential issue of existing.
That's practical suggestion. Ms. Danica, let's consider purchasing dry food items from the concept. Now regarding the frequency of distribution, there is any suggestion?
I propose we start with bi-weekly distribution of both the dinner boxes and dry food items. This way we can provide consistent support without overwhelming our resources.
I agree with Mr. Tasnim. Bi-weekly distribution strike a balance, ensuring regular assistance while allowing us to gauge the program's impact and make adjustment if needed.
It seems we are reaching a consensus. Let's approve the suggestion to supply a dinner box and dry food once every 2 weeks. Ms. Fana, could you take the lead in the gathering more information about the specific food items for our program?
Certainly, I will provide a detailed report for our next station.
Okay, good. Okay, so Mr. Fit, you have proposed focusing the program in one location. Can you elaborate on your suggestion and any specific consideration?
Certainly. I believe concentrating our efforts in one place, specifically Kuala Lumpur, would be more manageable. It's the nearest location to our company, so making it easier for us to monitor and ensure the smooth progress of the program.
Yes, I think it makes sense. Being close by will help us address any challenges promptly and provide better support.
Thank you, Mr. Fit and Mr. Tasnim. Then any objection or alternative suggestion from the team?
I have a concern about focusing solely on Kuala Lumpur. I I understand their particularity, but what about the harmless communities in other districts that also need help? It seems unfair to limit our reach.
Okay, your perspective is valid. Mr. Rafiq, then do you propose we address this concern?
I appreciate Ms. Fahana's concern, and I understand the importance of reaching out to other districts. However, focusing on one location initially will allow us to fine-tune our approach and streamline our resources. Once we establish a solid foundation, we can consider expanding to other areas.
I still think we should include another location. How about Pak Kelang? It's not too far, and we can shine a spotlight on the overlooked homeless community there. It is essential for the company to show care for all.
Adding another locations will be troublesome. We need to arrange transportations for the employers involved, especially if a place like Port Klang. It could impact the overall efficiency of the program.
I think it's a challenging decision. Ms. Fana and Mr. Firdaus, I appreciate both of your perspective. Let's ensure we strike a balance between efficiency and inclusivity. Mr. Rafiq, I would like you to examine this matter further and decide on a specific and suitable location in KL for the Zero Hunger program.
Certainly, Mr. Chairman, I conduct a thorough examination and propose a suitable location in Kuala Lumpur for our program.
Okay, good. And then I think next, let's discuss the financial aspect of program. Mr. Firdaus, any updates?
For the budget, for each person is 50 ringgit, covering a box meal and dry food. However, our financial budget is currently concentrated due to an ongoing project that's not yet complete. I'm open to suggestion on how we can secure additional funds.
What if we consider raising funds through open donations? Our company's committee members might be interested in contributing to increase the budget for the program.
I think I support Ms. Zulaika's idea. Open donations can not only boost our budget but also allow us to provide more substantial assistance to the homeless. Additionally, collaborating with NGOs could help us achieve our targeted fund.
Spreading information about open donation through our social media platform could help us reach a wider audience and encourage more contribution.
This is an idea. Okay. Open donations coupled with collaboration with NGOs and leveraging social media can significantly enhance our financial resource. I think it's a well-rounded approach. Alright, so let's proceed with the plan, Mr. Firdaus. I'm assigning you to manage the open donation initiative, work closely with the team, utilize our community and social media platform, and keep everyone informed about the progress. Okay.
Absolutely, Mr. Chairman. I will ensure a strategic and engaging approach to maximize the success of our open donation initiative.
Okay, good job, Mr. Firdaus. Okay, then now let's move on the other business. I think is there any additional items for our discussion?
Well, I was thinking it might be beneficial for us to have a special shirt for this program. It would help us stand out as volunteers and create a sense of unity among our team.
I think that's an interesting idea. Can you explain for me a bit more?
Certainly, I propose that we have a unique shirt for volunteers to wear during the program. It not only serves as a symbol of our collective effort, but also helps differentiate us from the crowd. I'm willing to handle the logistics and communicate with the seller if everyone agrees.
I think it's a great idea. However, I suggest that purchasing the shirt could be optional. For those who don't want to buy it, we can request them to wear a shirt of the same color during the program. By this way, everyone can still be easily identifiable.
That's a fair compromise. Ms. Leha, Are you willing to take charge of this idea?
Absolutely, Mr. Chairman. I will coordinate with the seller and ensure the process runs smoothly. I also advise employees to prepare some extra funds for the shirts.
I agree with Mr. Zuleika, and I think it's important to emphasize that purchasing the shirt is not mandatory. We just want everyone to be unified in their appearance during the program.
Excellent. I accept all the ideas to have a special shirt for our program. Ms. Leha, I'm assigning you to oversee this matter from design to distribution. Make sure to communicate the official nature of the purchase clearly.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will ensure everything runs smoothly and I will keep everyone informed about the shirt.
Thank you everyone for your active participation and valuable contribution. So I think before we conclude, it's better if we recap our discussion today.
Let's summarize the result of today's meeting discussion. Firstly, we need to update on the progress with both initial financial and any potential local collaboration. Secondly, we need to supply a dinner box and dry food once every 2 weeks for our program Food the Homeless. Third, we need to decide on a specific and suitable location in Kuala Lumpur for the Zero Hunger program. Fourth, we need to manage the open donation initiative. And lastly, not to forget, we need also make unit t-shirt for volunteers to wear during the program.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Afiq. So hopefully it's clear. Then before we end our meeting, is there anything else that someone would like to add or discuss?
Just a quick note, team. Let's ensure we stay on track with our timelines. Timely communication and execution are crucial.
We'll say.
Mr. Filaus, anything to add?
No.
Mr. Taslim?
No.
Miss Zuleika? And lastly, Miss Farhana? Thank you everyone.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Afiq. Timelines are there to guide us, so let's be mindful of them. If there are no further points, I want to thank you all once again for your dedication and hard work. So our next meeting will be an opportunity to dive deeper into our progress. Until then, continue the great work and I look forward to our continued success. Okay, this concludes our meeting for today. Hopefully save the news everyone. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Wow.